Fuck, I freaking forgot to record. Alright, I'm recording. I'll be recording halfway through this fucking trade. Awesome. It's okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on, yes. Quit playing with me. Quit fucking playing with me. Yes. Macro starts in 3 minutes, and this macro should shoot us at least to here. At least to here. Huh? I could low-key re-enter this as well if it goes up like past these highs. Once we reach these highs here, I'm going break even because it could reverse because of FOMC. So this is the break even point right here. Right here. And what's it called? Yeah. If it breaks above this VE line with a lot of displacement, I would be maybe interested in taking another long, like a small, like this, like a unicorn setup long here. But this is all conjecture right now. I don't know if it's gonna happen. The high's right here. This same high, this BE high right here. Is this one here? No. No, I'm not break even. But ES is about to reach this break even point, and I think once ES reaches it, I'll still go break even because NQ is lagging behind a little bit. I definitely thought it was gonna explode more than that. Respected OT of this leg, which is not the best thing. 1 minute OT, so whatever. It's because it's in a 5 minute gap. Oh, there's a lot of 5 minute gaps. Holy fuck. Okay. 1 minute fair value gap created here. Macro in 1 minute. Yes, creating equal highs here with the BE point. Once it breaks through, I'm going down in Q because it's gonna give us an SMT, a bearish SMT inside a bunch of 5 minute gaps, and there's literally gonna be short today because market's been showing us to go short, but I'm stubborn. All right, here we go. B. And now the trade is risk-free, and if we get stopped out, then we'll take the trade on FOMC this afternoon. That'll be probably the only trade this morning I can see happening. And if this thing wants to rip up, perfect. This BE point is like low-key a 1-to-1. I might actually just like take one here just to lock in some profit. Take the second one up here and trail my stop in between. Yeah, we do have the SMT right now. Still gonna wait because I think we're still gonna take it on NQ. We're looking good to take it at least. We just took this high here on ES. The SMT this now. SMT here. I don't think bearish SMTs bother me too much. Here we go, TP hit on one of them. I can't cancel this and sell stop here, and yeah, here we go. And this BE point right here is like bang. and back down. Um, whatever leg it makes, if it does this right here, okay, if it does this, SMT broken. No, not broken. SMT changed right to here, which is still fine. Now, what would I like to see? Honestly, kind of like just to push to here, to the London highs. I need like one candle or two candle to go take this, or else I'm gonna be a little more scared. Like this needs to be taken ASAP, because if we don't have the volatility to go to here, odds are we just chop and we're gonna stay here until fucking 11. And I'm not fucking with that. And another good indicator, and you're gonna want to pay attention to this because you were asking me that question. Another really good indicator that this trade was gonna work out for me is do you see this candle here that you were asking me about the other day? You see how there's the top wick is like really small? That usually means that we manipulated down here and now we're gonna distribute up here because there's barely a top wick on this. See, so this is why I have it here as well. Kind of like I don't need it, but as an extra confluence, like okay, there's also this in my favor. Yeah, this is the AMD setup. Now the issue is, if this was to retrace back to OT, I'm stopped. If it reaches back to EQ, I'm probably stopped. Debating if I should just take all of it. Call it a day. Would that be 200 bucks? No. At least I need at least 200 for payout. Oh jeez. I need at least 200 for payout. So, do I need 200 for payout on Apex? I forgot. I know Top Step I needed 200 for payout. I forgot when I needed for payouts on Apex. Oh well. I don't like how fat this is. I'm going for this high here. I don't think this we go here until FOMC. Maybe this high. I might even low key put this like at these equal highs here. At this SMT high, just because it's still at what 1 to 1.4, which is not the best, but it is pre FOMC, so it's not the worst either. Yeah. Also, yeah, I'm kind of expecting chop, so this is about as good as it's gonna get, to be honest. I don't like that. I should have fucking taken the profits when we took the SMT. That's what I should have done. Whatever. We're still in the macro. Might push higher. 1 minute for value gap here. If this respects, I'm out. If this fair value gap here holds, and this candle goes below this, I'm gone. I'll move myself a bit higher. So this thing has to break right now. I want this shit to break. There's a 5-minute gap that was created right there. Bullish. I'm gonna put my limit order all the way up here, but I might just take it manually at some point when I'm fed up looking at it. Or it just respected, but as I said, I'm okay with it because there's a 5-minute gap here. So if it wants to bounce between fair value gaps, that's fine by me. I can wait it out. Oh, sorry about that. Camera died out. Or it didn't die, but it stopped working. Alright, come on, NQ. I feel like a lot of people are gonna lose money today. I usually make money when a lot of people lose money, and then when they make money, I'm usually either not in a trade or making small money or losing. Yeah. I don't really trust dojis though. Me personally, like it could work, but like technically right now the 4 hour is a doji. So like kind of hard to gauge which one's gonna be good, you know. The only really candle that I look for is the um yeah, the engulfing, because that just shows like that we're ready to go, you know, like it's volatility, momentum, all that good shit. These right. All right. To be honest, I don't recommend doing that. Yeah, the reason is that this is the whole range. We're gonna be in the premium of the range, which means you probably shouldn't take longs above the halfway point. Yeah, so like, I mean, you can if you want, but I personally wouldn't. Did you end up making anything out of that? Oh, there you go. Fuck. All right, new 4 hour candle opened. The other one closed slightly bullish, with the possibility for a CRT. Now this might go down into this 5 minute, pushed it a high. I believe. Here we go. We're in the 5. This thing has to like reject him now. I ain't even playing with that shit. Low-key, this could be seen as another AMD. I don't know if it's not the clearest, but like on a 15-second AMD type of thing, accumulating, manipulating to the 5 minute up. But I don't know if it's gonna work out that way. Does it fill the 1 minute? It's filling the 5 minute. 1 minute's gonna close respecting. Good. I think we're stopped. I think I'm stopped right here. Oh. Yeah. I'm 100% stopped. I'm gonna leave my stop here because I feel like if it hits here, it's gonna go to my entry anyways. Doesn't even matter. The reason why I put my stop here is because if this was to push through, it's probably gonna push all the way lower anyways. My stop literally could be right now. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it there. Market experience. So this 1 minute here. This thing wants to push through. Bad. I could put it back to my entry for E. Like here. EQ of the range is not quite hit, but right there. Alright, now it needs to push higher if possible from off that 5-minute gap. Really great. Actually, then my stop will go right below here. If we inverse this gap, my stop is going right below here, which would be pretty awesome. I'm gonna lie. Yes, looks like it wants to inverse, and Q looks like it wants to hold. Let's see if in those last 5 seconds we push up higher. Yeah, it's looking like it wants to go higher now. We made that bottom wick, went into this 5-minute gap, barely missed that thing. Stop goes back to this low here now, and now hopefully we push through this. Faked out a bunch of short traders because of this short SMT. Yes, it's gonna go take this high. I don't know which one takes it first. Still that 1-minute fucking gap holding over here is pissing me off. But if it could hold a bit longer, we're gonna create the inverse right here. And low key, like you could want to re-enter here, I think, because I think we're even in a thing. I don't think we're in a premium at when like on that dip. The premium was, yeah. So this inverse is right on the discount. If it taps it again, if you wanted to enter there. We just took this high here. Good. Still showing bullish momentum. I'm not gonna take the trade at this high. I'm gonna wait for this high here. Also, this inverse 1-minute gap, unicorn setup, everything you want to call it. This would literally, if I was to get on the chart like at, let's say, a bit later, this would be my entry right here. Bang. It's like that. Smaller trade, but they do work out. I'm just waiting for my trade to be done, and then I'm done for the day. Most likely, I'll be in chat probably looking at FOMC and shit and sharing my thoughts, but I most likely won't take a trade that day or on FOMC, just because of this trade right here. I'm up 207 right now, which is honestly all I need for a payout. I might low-key take it right now. I won't though, because I do believe we go up here. If we close this gap, I'm gonna be sad. If this price hits my limit here, you mean? Oh, yeah, no, this is my take profit. This is my take profit. Yeah, I'm in that same trade from before. I'll put my fucking limit here because I don't really need any more than that, to be honest. It's all good. And yeah, I don't feel like gambling. We go all the way up here on FOMC morning. So off this gap and internal liquidity to external liquidity, and then take the trade out and GG. And hopefully it goes FOMC. It's Powell, which is I don't remember his exact title, but he's like an important guy for the SEC. I'm pretty sure the finance sector. He's a guy that whenever he gets on the mic, the market just starts fucking going crazy. So at 2:30, at 2 o'clock, there's a news release, which is like a big impact, and then at 2:30 he speaks for around like 30 minutes, and like it's live on YouTube and shit. And while he speaks, bro, the market just fucking goes nuts. Market. Yeah. Trying to see if I can get. I need this thing to go to 110. Go to 110. I'm taking a fucking profit. I don't give a shit anymore. Just send it. Quit playing with me. I just want my 200. I don't know if I need 200 on Apex. I forgot. I forgot what I needed for my last payouts. It's been so long. Trading live account too long. Forgot what I need. But it's fine. We're at the end of the macro here. But this 4-hour candle is very unimpressive. Definitely expected to push higher, faster. Yeah. So. Oh. There we go. 200 on the dot. Perfect. Take profit taken. Is well, I'm done for now. I'm definitely gonna be back for FOMC. Maybe not on live and shit, but I'll definitely be in the chat, just chilling. Okay, I will. You still, if you take something, let me know as well, huh? Yeah, you did. You got. Yeah, exactly. You got your piece. You don't need more. Especially on you could look at FOMC as well, but don't start going too crazy on FOMC either, cause it's usually FOMC is usually FOMC does this. Here, let me tell you real quick. At 2 o'clock, it's either gonna do this or it's gonna do this. Okay, usually. So it's like a straight up or straight down move, like a big candle. And then at 2:30, usually it goes like this, and then like kind of just like goes really fast back to where it was, like like the like the yeah, exactly. But the best thing to wait for during FOMC is for the SMT here. And ideally you have an SMT like this too. Like you have another low that ES took or Enki didn't or whatever, and then while the FOMC is going on, you get another SMT. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. All right, well, GG's, bro. Have a good day, bro. All right, so we're gonna do a little trade recap for the YouTube now. So I fucking started the video late, but whatever. Um, so I was bullish on the day because we have FOMC in the afternoon and we don't have really any daily targets to go below. So I'm thinking we probably just want to go to the highs here. On the 4-hour, we just bounced off this 4-hour gap here. We made this wick over here. Well, this is the last 4-hour, but we were currently wicking it as the market was opening. On the 1-hour, we had this 1-hour for value gap, also a 15-minute for value gap below all these lows, and we were currently accumulating on the 5-minute, right? So the real idea here is that for this, the whole range here, this whole leg, mark out my OTE and my EQ. The last point of like liquidity before the fair value gap, we took that, we went into OTE of the range, we had the accumulation right here, manipulated right down there, dropped down to the 1-minute. First fair value gap after 9:30 was here, 9:32, inversed it. As soon as we inversed it, I enter market order, stop at the low. Initially, for the distribution phase, initially I was targeting this high here and even maybe this high here. Initially, this trade was like a 1 to 5, 1 to 6, but because we have FOMC in the afternoon, I ended up taking it at this internal high here for a 1 to 1.5 right here because the RR is still really decent and we are again FOMC morning, which is less likely to have like those big moves. I could have held through FOMC, but I'm not really like that. I don't really trade news like that, so and then I could have held till here, but like I feel like if we were to be range bound, we're not gonna take this high right now. We're just gonna kind of like reverse and chop and shit, and I feel like getting stopped at break even. So I kind of just took my profits at 1 to 1.5. I was happy with it, and I'll see what happens in FOMC. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed those kind of videos, leave a comment, subscribe, like, do whatever you need to do. Join the Discord, join the mentorship. That one's not free. Everything else is free. Get the free ebook, get the free everything. And yeah, follow me on TikTok, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.